They said there is fear, royal confusion, royal everything and anything, as Olori, Naomi's evangelical bosses are still coming into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And they say one thing that is shocking people is where Naomi is getting money to buy all of these bosses. Do you know that I used to think that Queen Naomi and church bosses are like four church bosses, though. Right now, what we are hearing is that she has close to 8 church bosses, 8 to 10 church bosses, that they are doing evangelical mission all over the place, that they are doing crusade and all of that, that these bosses are registered to her church and they are all evangelical, movement bosses. They said, most of her investment goes into the church. Like her own is to preach the gospel, spread the gospel abroad as the Bible has, ordered her to do. And so right down, that they said most of the ones who are coming to Ile-Ife and all those places close to Ile-Ife, okay, that they are retiring back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And so when people see all of these Queen Naomi's evangelical church bosses coming to park in the palace, like all of them, the ones that said recently she's had a lot of crusades, and the crusade, they prefer to host crusade now before the rain starts, okay? And so they said those ones that are being done around Ile-Ife, all those, they said the buses are coming back to park in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And this is causing a whole lot of confusion and heartache and all of that. So they say the confusion that is in the palace right now, and especially with the wives, is the fact that the church bosses are retiring back to the palace. That there are some that have been packed there since that last time that we heard that some of our things have been moved to the palace. That those buses have been parked there and they are not going. And the ones that are going, the drivers come to the palace and move them. So right now, they say as much as a lot of people are celebrating that there is a lot of palace, that every time Queen Naomi's boss comes into the palace, going to the parking space, that you see happiness, that people cannot hide their happiness. Like people get so happy that this thing is working out, that at least there is something between the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, because a lot of people want to see this couple together. I know I can say this authoritatively because I do know that a lot of people want to see Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife together. They were just too good together. They were too sweet together. People want them together. And that is why you see people are so happy. They said there been a lot of happiness. Like people are so happy in the palace of the Ooni of Ife that even as we speak, yesterday night, that 3 buses came back to the palace to join the other 2 buses that were parked in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And apart from what is going on, say people are just too surprised that Queen Naomi has the resources to buy so many buses already. That she has very good Hiace and Toyota Hiace buses that are into evangelical mission. And with everything that this woman is doing, and you say God is not going to help her, anybody who says that, the person is deceiving themselves. God is a great God. God loves it when he is praised. God loves it when people acknowledge him. God loves it when people acknowledge his kindness. And Queen Naomi is busy preaching the gospel, loving God, teaching people how to love God. Tell me, who is that person that will fight that the daughter of Zion? Now, they say there is so much, talk on how soon she's coming, when she's coming, and why. Say Oloris are so crying right now. And to make it worse, Dr. Elizabeth, that seems to be one other backbone, is moving out like to the Olori quarters, as it is rumored. So if Dr. Elizabeth can move, who else will be in the quarters? They say, hey, it's not a small something, no, that if you see cry, if you see the way the things Oloris have been going through in the palace now because of Queen Naomi, this is a lesson to them. Next time, Husband no be your own, leave am for the person, because some of these things are not easy. Oh, when you go and collect something that is not your own, especially men, especially from a woman of God like Queen Naomi, you will pay for everything that you have done. Going to bring you more update. Appreciate you so much. Thank you.